Welcome to my Platinum Rank highlights video with Frog Spright. A few days ago, I posted my journey through Gold Rank with Twin Spright, and I ended with a 75% win rate. I was able to keep that win rate with this deck going into Diamond. If you're an MCS Invitational participant, kindly look away from my testing, and I look forward to dueling against you next Saturday. I think having one Nibiru in the deck is insane. A perfectly timed Nibiru is just game winning, especially if they don't expect it. Not having the twin package frees up so much space in our extra deck. Onibimaru can banish one monster, so we can push through with Gamma Burst. Fire Swordsman is my preferred way of outing Bagooska. I am so glad that many of you think this way too. We can always combo in main phase 2 after destroying Bagooska. I really love the surprise Zeroboros play. It is just another copy of Evenly Matched. In all of my replays today, I believe you will see almost all of the cards being used. Let's start by going over this back and forth duel with Dragon Link. This was one of my favorite duels in Platinum since I think I played really well. I start with special summoning swap sending Ronin to the grave. I bounce it back, normal summon it, sending a copy of itself to the grave. Summon Ronin by banishing swap to overlay into Gigantic. Summon Blue and Jet to add starter to our hand. Link into Elf to bring back Swap Frog and send the last copy of it to the grave. I link into Masquerena. Summon Ronin again, and then use starter to summon red, and then we pass our turn. One of the benefits of playing different decks is understanding how to counter it. Several months ago, I built and practiced Dragon Link, so we just have to be patient with our plays. So far, all they've done is summon a lot for Nibiru, and they're also adding some field spells to their hand. But none of this really matters to me since I plan on wiping the board with Zeroboros. I negate the first spell they play since I want to start clearing my board. They thought they were being all sneaky and following it up with grass, but it was part of my plan. No matter what they mill, we will just outplay them. At this point, they are really close to summoning Boral and Dragon, so now that they're about to complete their little dragon house, we can finally start to play. It is very important to do it in this order, Elf and then Masquerena. I link everything into Zeroboros, and then summon Jet to its zone. Zeroboros will now banish everything, and then I get to add starter for our next turn. While they start to combo off again, we are just waiting for the right time to use Nibiru. I use Nibiru before they can summon Barone. They continue to combo off, and then they will use Snow, which will eventually set my Nibiru. Once again, they fall right into my trap. They have to banish everything, only leaving a token on board. In standby, I summon back Zeroboros and then use starter to summon blue to add a jet to my hand. They use Archbrave to summon Goliath to lock us from the extra deck, but that doesn't matter and it just gives me another draw. Jet adds Smashers to my hand and then I summon back Ronin. I banish both Ronin and Goliath, and then for fun we just use Burst. If this isn't peak Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know what is. We are going second against Tier, and we have an amazing hand. They try to combo off, but I just chain shifter, now everything they milled gets banished. They banish a Medora to summon a second copy of it, and then overlay into Bagooska, but that's not good enough. I start with Special Swap Frog, banishing Beaver. I normal Crow, and then link it into Virus Swordsman. So far, we have banished multiple tier names and then 2 Medoras. They just passed, so I plan on winning this turn. I normal Maxi, but then they also used Maxi, so I just wait. I don't want to give them any more draws. And then I set Imperm. Our Imperm gets to negate 2 things. If they have no follow-up, we just need to draw a level 2 monster to win. I normal summon blue, and then they milled nothing, and it's game over. Again, the MCS is in 5 days, so I am testing as much as possible to hopefully do well. Fortunately for us, I was able to play against decks like Naturia Runick, Mathmech Ignister, and Swordsoul. I am expecting a few people to enter with those decks, so it's good practice. I'll have those replays labeled in the timestamps below. If you have any suggestions on deck improvements, feel free to let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time,